Hi again, hi again, hi again. So I've restarted this live now because like this could possibly turn into an open panel, which is okay as well. So who's ever around, right? You could come in and come to the open panel. The reason why I chose to do the setting intentions, it came to me this morning. In fact, um, there was talk about manifesting and intentions when you're doing spells, you're putting your intentions in stuff. When you're putting out bad vibes, you put your intentions into that. So with this one, um, yeah, the intentions come to mind of bad feelings. Hi, Christine. Bad feelings, sending bad vibes. Sometimes, it's like a focus that you put on the person. You can even put your intentions on people in anger. You can put bad intentions on people in words. You can also throw good intentions their way too. But um, intentions is very important to our lives on a day-to-day basis because we do it all the time. We just don't realize that we're doing it all the time. Let me see if I could pull up the intentions. Oh, it just goes on with the Webster stuff. I hate when it goes somewhere else. Hold on. Well, I'll put a picture up. Let's see, I'm trying to find something. Hold on, I always do this. Can hear my daughter playing in the background. Won't let me get to it. So we're talking about intentions. So when people are manifesting things, they put a whole intention into that manifestation. They create the board, they create they find the pictures, specific pictures, and they put the intentions into the pictures. When you're putting good intentions into people, like really good supportive intentions, like you put your whole self into it, your whole intention, your words, everything matches. Like, so that's where I'm coming from on this intention stuff. I know sometimes people could put good and bad intentions on a person. I'm trying to find a fitting thing for it, but it won't let me do what I gotta do. Okay, I think I found something fitting. So this one's about the power of intentions. Well, power of daily intentions. So the power of setting daily intentions. So this is the good side, the good intentions, obviously. Let me see if they just got a list. So an intention is a commitment to yourself. An intention isn't necessarily a goal or something that you measure with goals. You are often taught to set them using smart framework, but an intention isn't as formal as that. An intention is a feeling, a vibe, if you will, rather than something to achieve. It's something to be. An intention can be a tool to guide you through the day as you faced with decisions to make. A reminder of what you want focus on, because we all know how hard it can be to focus. The act of identifying the type of energy you want to bring into the day, a reminder to stay mindful throughout the day. Taking long to get to the top. Oh, the picture's gone. So yeah, so these are intentions, like daily intentions, like for you to think about, so that you set on yourself. So we'll talk about the bad intentions, okay? Because people can give you bad intentions, sometimes not willfully, but they can do it in other ways. I will say through, I don't know, even thinking a certain way, I guess. Even thinking a certain way. That can that can be the bad intention as well. Let's do the learning intentions. Yeah, I can get it clear. Oh, it's not very clear, is it? It's blurry. So, oops. So, where swords, they can cut through diamonds. Yeah, they definitely can. They can also make and break people too. And also, when you don't put good words into yourself, because you can intentionally send bad karma to another person without realizing. You can send good and bad karma to another person. In fact, I think as well. Like yesterday, I was thinking, and I started focusing, and I started doing what is kind of like affirmation or something. I don't know, affirmational chant, whatever. And like when you really set your intent, you really go into yourself, right? You really go into yourself, into yourself, which makes the intentions even more stronger. What's your word? Oh, there's no more ice. Oh, maybe. Look at it. The thing there too, and then the thing wolf is up. Okay. I thought ice cream. Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, positive affirmations. Yeah, words are definitely like obia. Let me put up your words. Yeah, it's like a sword. It cuts like a diamond. Words are like obia. Positive affirmations. Yeah, and sometimes it's really quite hard to like what I was finding myself, when you're trying to give to yourself something intentionally good to yourself, sometimes I find it really hard to do. I'm fine giving it to people, but when giving it to myself, it's like harder to do, I feel, because like you always want the best for others, isn't it? And you forget yourself. So yeah, so I find it easier to send good intentions to other people. I really do. I find it easier that way. I don't know. Um, and also, what I used to write down a lot of my intentions. A lot of the times, I used to write down. You know the thing about the jar, which is positive affirmations in a jar, where you put your the good positive things that happen to you through the day, and then you put no. I don't think you do for the bad stuff. I think you do for the good stuff. So I find it really hard and difficult sometimes to do that. But I can send a lot of love. There's the phone. Bobby. She's in the room. Yeah, bring the phone. See now the phone's going now. Yeah, positive vibrations. They yeah, but yeah, yeah, because they return to you in different ways. I feel things return to me in different ways as well. There's also that. So I feel that sometimes right, we don't give enough to ourselves. I mean, I'm gonna even try to set myself a challenge because I see another YouTuber challenging herself on here. So I'm gonna try set a challenge because I have a couple things I need to complete my daughter's milestone, and I know I've got to do it. Um, so I've decided to set a little challenge to myself. Try to before the end of the year. Are you gonna pour that heat in? No, I'm just gonna take it. Oh, yeah, cold water, right? Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. Yeah. So I'm fine. So I'm finding what I'm finding myself doing. Like I find it easier that I can come on to YouTube and do couple stuff, but I don't always complete what I'm supposed to do. You know, normally, which I should do. So yeah. So it's like you got to make intentions in your mind to do stuff so you can complete stuff as well. I think even by doing the smallest of actions is an intention. It's by itself. I feel so. Um, yeah, I feel it's one of those ones, isn't it? Because yeah, it's all and good getting books and writing down in journals. Because I used to write a lot of journals and do a lot of journaling, a lot of them positive cards, Elan thingy cards, her books, do her exercises, and then like you still end up sometimes going back to square one in most cases, but I think it all depends on the person as well, you know. So yeah, yes. Oh, there's no more rice. So 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 then yeah. So intentions. There's good and bad intentions. Like I said, I'm trying to find the because of so on here they're saying, hold on, I'm gonna show you the Google page. Which one is it? I think it's that one. No, it's not that one.
Intention.
Oh, it doesn't say the meaning of it. Oh, okay. So the intention, a thing intended and an aim and a plan. She was full of good intentions. A healing process of the womb. Aim, purpose, intent, objective, goal. The action and fact of intending. The intention is just one of the factors that will be considered. Initially, intent, design, calculation. A person's plans, especially a man's in respect to marriage. Plural noun, someone's intention. Healing process of the womb. They plan to do something. They're shorts. Okay, so aiming for good or positive outcome often said after someone has gone wrong, although I planned the family reunion with the both intentions turn into hours of fighting between relatives. Hold on, let me go get this phone. Scammers ringing early in the morning. Let me see if I can find a small video to, because I like when I've got the videos because it helps me a little bit, gives me a little bit of a flow. Let me see. Yes.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you from wherever you are in the world.
Hold on, I'm trying to find an intentions. No intentions. Oh. I'm trying to find an intentions one. Yeah, you're orange.
I hope that based on ways to go about setting your intention,
Ugh, why can't I find something now? Okay, I think I got one.
how often do you
Yeah, I think I got one. Hi, tinfoil. I think I got one. I don't know whether she's a good one, but we'll see, okay? Whoops. Why I turned on the camera? Oh, there we go.
Have this idea in your mind, a goal you want to reach. And as it relates to a therapeutic journey or a personal growth journey, it could just be a matter of like, this is how I feel today. I feel like I'm filled with self-doubt. I'm having anxiety. I don't feel good enough. I don't feel like I'm deserving. I don't feel like I have any self-esteem or confidence. And I'd really like to have more of all of that. Isn't that what we all think? I mean, I think at the start of a journey of any kind, I think we're all kind of sitting in that place. Like we have this idea that this is how I feel now, and I don't want to feel any of that. I want to feel more of the opposite. So when you're doing that, it's kind of hard to just have this blanket idea that I feel like this, I don't want to feel like this anymore, I want to feel the opposite of that. But what happens in that case is you're not really setting an actual goal for yourself or a place to go. And I know I've talked about this in previous videos about you needing to take on the driver in the proverbial car of life, because right now you're probably spending more of your time being a passenger than the actual driver. You are the captain of your own ship. That was the video I was trying to think of. I think in the thumbnail I'm even doing like a captain's. Anyways, moving on. But for you to be able to go somewhere or to reach a specific goal, there needs to be a really specific intention behind it. And I want you to think of intentions like planting seeds, because this is imagery that we can all relate to in some form or another. If you want to plant something, it's not enough for you to just think, I would like this plant to grow. I would like to grow a succulent. Right? You have the thought behind it. Yeah, I want to do that. That's really what I want to do. I'm getting right behind it. Yes, but if you haven't actually planted the seed for the succulent, it's not enough to just think it. There actually has to be intention and purpose. So then you're going to go out, and I don't know if this is how succulents are born. I'm assuming they come from seeds. I always just buy them and they're there. But anyways, it's the first thing I could think of, and it's my favorite plant. So you go out and you are actually purchasing a seed, planting a seed, caring for it, nurturing it, but then you're not thinking about it all the time either. And setting an intention is very similar. So if you have this idea that you would like to be in a different place than you are right now, it's important to be quite specific about what that looks like. Oftentimes I will ask my clients, they're like, I just want to be happy. I'm like, okay, perfect. How will you know when you're happy? I'm not sure. Okay. So that's what I'm talking about. When you have a goal, you have to be very intentional about the goal. You have to know what it looks like, and it has to be achievable, obviously. If you are on a weight loss journey, for example, and you're like, I want to lose 20 pounds and I want to lose it by tomorrow. No, that would be very, very unhealthy. And you're not setting yourself up with a goal that is attainable, right? So your intention has to be very specific, and it has to be attainable. You have to be able to commit to it. You have to be able to move there. And that's the power behind intention. Intention is you whispering your goal to the universe, like planting your seed into the ground in hopes that something new blooms, right? So when we're going about this process, when we're going about setting intention, it's important to know what the end goal is. So for me, for example, my end goal was to become a counselor, and that became my absolute focus of sheer determination, of intention setting, of being continuous, of being really aware of every step I was taking towards that end goal. For you, it's going to be a very different thing because we're all unique beings, but maybe for you, you want to start an online business, or you want to feel better in your mental health, or you want to work on something specific, like you want to increase your overall self-worth, but you kind of have to have a goal to get there. And once you have that goal, you need to be very specific in setting that intention, because your brain is going to be very busy trying to convince you that you don't actually want this goal, because in order to meet a goal, you have to do things differently, and the ego mind likes to do things exactly the same all the time, forever and ever and ever. It does not want you to do anything different. It wants you to maintain the status quo. So when you set an intention, you're planting your seed, and then you're making sure to do mind hygiene. That if your mind is telling you the story that it cannot be achieved, if your mind is telling you you're not good enough, you need to kind of look at your mind and look at your thoughts and start working on some of those limiting beliefs that are coming up that are telling you you can't do it, and understanding the mechanics behind what is actually happening in the brain, meaning the brain likes to live on repeat, can be very supportive in helping you get there. But you have to be really quiet. You have to be really, really mindful when you're setting these intentions, that you're part of the process of the intention setting is mind hygiene. As well too, when you're doing this, you have to be really aware of that this is the end goal, and you have to take action steps. Part of the intention process is taking action, and these actions don't have to be large to reach any goal. Like the succulent example, if my intention is to grow a succulent, the first piece of the puzzle is to plant the seed. And then I have to do more than that. I have to nurture it. I have to care for it. I have to give it plant food. I have to give it water, but not too much water. I have to understand what its needs are. I have to understand the mechanics behind how to successfully grow said succulent. So you have to set the intention and then nurture the intention by taking small action steps. And I know we've talked about this heaps on here in terms of like your action steps don't have to be big. Your goal does not have to be met by tomorrow. Your goal can be a long-term goal. You can, maybe within 6 months you would like to feel differently than you are today. Okay, cool. What action steps are you going to take between now and then to get you there? And it doesn't matter if it's even a small step. Maybe today you listen to a podcast. Maybe tomorrow you watch a video. Maybe the next day you do some online research, and things start to compound on each other one after another. And the biggest part about intention setting too is having faith, having trust, and knowing that if you are firm in your intention, if you are unwilling to, or unwavering, if you are unwavering in your desire to reach that intention, there has to be an element of faith there. That if you do everything that you're meant to do, if you're working on your mind hygiene, if you're understanding that you're worthy of having that goal, if you're nurturing the goal, if you're taking small action steps towards the intention, if you're really caring for that intention and moving forward towards it, you will at some point get there. There has to be faith, and there has to be an unwillingness to not stop, no matter what, no matter how hard it gets. Believe me, as I was chasing my own dreams, there were times where I'm just like, holy cow, this is too much, this is too hard, I can't do this, how am I going to do it? But I was unwavering in my determination. I kept going. Take the next step. What can I get done in 15 minutes? What can I do today in the hour I have? What do I have to do tomorrow? How do I have to plan my time? Be very intentional with your intentions and nurture them. And whatever it is that you want to bring to fruition can come to fruition because you are worth it. But with that, I hope you are happy, healthy, and abundant. And of course, make it a great day.
Yeah. So basically, you gotta take the smallest thing. You start with the smallest thing, and then you work on the biggest thing after, which is true. Because like you have to literally plant the seed into the soil to make the plant grow. There is also another subject I got to bring forward as well. I think I might have to end up bringing it all on this one. I don't know, but anyway, yeah. So So intentions, way of setting intentions, the way of setting intentions, way of setting intentions, I would say post-it notes, um, dream boards, mine. I forgot. I think they're called mines. You know, where you put something in the middle and then you draw the words outwards. I think it's a mind maze or something. I can't remember what exactly it's called. Now, like I said before, right, I have done a few businesses in the past, a few businesses and a few MLMs in the past. Aloe Vera and Avon. Those was the MNLs or whatever they call them now. The pyramid ones anyway, yeah? So with my first business, obviously is learning the skill, putting it in, which I was very determined to learn the skills, like all of the ones that I needed to do. Then I did that. Then I moved to the next thing. I think I did a business course. Mind you, they don't tell you everything in the business course, mind you. They keep some stuff to themselves. So all you have to do is like, sometimes it's good to get a friend to help you in most cases, and sometimes it's not. So when you're writing your business plan, that's your intentions. Okay, objectives. You put in, okay, I want to do this, and I want to do this. Then you put that in. That's intentions, objectives, all down. Then the next thing is getting the monies for the tools, getting the monies for the things. So you have to work out how to get the money, how to get the tools. Right, where's that gonna come from? Where am I gonna set up? Where am I gonna start? That's another intention right there. So that's my way of explaining intentions in another way through business, right? So um, finding outlets to sell the stuff, finding outlets, packagings, all that stuff. If you're doing products, where you know how it goes, isn't it? So basically, you start off with the small things. You put I would definitely say post-it notes is the way to go. I think they have some kind of softwares on. I think on the digital scale, if you want to go that way. Always journaling what's on your mind, putting down stuff what's on your mind, good, bad, indifference, whatever, you know. But I'd also say, especially on the magic realm with the intentions, right? You can also set intentions, good intentions with them 7-day candles. Your people's into all that. You can set a good thing for yourself. You know, when you're charging the candle, you set the intention right there. You tell the candle, or you can talk to the candle, you put the intention into the candle. It can be done in a magical way too. So I found that was good. Also, right, is finding a group that would help you with your intentions, because sometimes your intentions can go pear shape. You also have to buddy up or whatever you got to do, like I said, group. So once you got all that tacked down and you have a person you could phone when you're feeling not too good, then they perk you up. That's the good intention set there. So there's various ways I can say of the intentions. Like Christine said, the tongue is the sword. What you say, what you put out, that's what it is. The intentions can come back to you. You put out bad things, it comes back to you. So the reason why I used that lady's video, because that's another angle of where the intentions are, explained in another different way. Manifestation is a form of intentions too. Whether I'm making sense or not, I don't even know. So this lady's going to explain the difference between setting intentions and the other way, because there's all different types of intentions, really.
Hello, happy Monday. It is the beginning of a new week. It is almost the end of the month. Oh my goodness. If you're watching, just say hello, say in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. So today I am talking about intention. With the new week and getting closer to the new year, we're thinking about what is the next year going to bring? What are we going to do with ourselves for the next year? And something that I've always talked about and thought about was like having the best intention. And so what does that mean? And everybody I keep hearing talking about creating an intention and how is that different than having the best intention? So to me, before in the past, I would always have the best intention. So I would always be thinking that I want the best going forward. I want to give the best. I want to be the best supporter. I want to help the best way I can, that kind of thing. So the best of intentions. But my mindset has changed with that because now it is more of creating an intention versus just having the best of intentions. It's because to me, like the best of intentions is hoping. It's not actually doing it. It's not taking action. It's not thinking about how to have the best of best intentions and what does that mean. So you can have the best intentions, but if you still do things that are counter to your intention, it's not going to have the result that you think you're hoping for. And hope is not a strategy. Unfortunately, that whole field of dreams and if you build it, they will come. That again is I've built lots of websites. It doesn't mean that people come to it just because it's out there. So having that best of intentions, instead create your intention. So decide what you want to do, how you want to live, how you want to be more joyful, how you want to be more mindful, how you want to have purpose, what kind of purpose do you want to have, and that intention of I'm going to do this for people. I am going to help people in this way. And then the next part of it is in order for that intention to actually come to fruition is that you have to take action. There's a lot of shuns in this talk today. So that you set your intention. So say your intention is becoming an expert, becoming a recognized expert. So the actions that you can take to become a recognized expert, is starting a business, is doing public speaking, is writing a book. Those actions lead to your intention becoming fulfilled, right? So if you create the intention of becoming a recognized expert, then the actions that you take and that you think about and then you visualize and you actually do every day lead to your success in becoming a recognized expert, in writing your book, in having people call you and ask for your tips and how to help, right? So set that intention of what you want to do and what you want 2021 to look like, and then take those actions to make that happen. I'd love to hear what you plan for 2021. So if you've already been thinking about it, I don't believe in New Year's resolutions. I just believe in goal setting, and I'm always goal setting and taking the next steps towards whatever my ultimate goal is. So, what are your goals that you're thinking about for 2021, and what kind of actions do you need to get to have those intentions fulfilled? I hope you have an amazing day. It's a quick one today. Enjoy the rest of your
Hello. Yes, the thing's playing up again. Yes, it makes sense what she said, didn't it? Because she even referred to the business side of it, which is good. Is what I like. So making it a New Year's resolution, you make it to a goal thing, then sticking to it. I think that makes perfect sense. And not only that, making sure it happens as well. Um, yeah, I think she just put it all in a nutshell, really, because I'm trying to explain it in my way, but I can't seem to find the words. And I find that when I find videos, certain videos, they actually say what I'm thinking, because she put it in the business sense as well. And yeah, where do you want to see yourself from now? Um, you know, um, people saying as well, you still should set goals, even though because of the situation, what's going on now, that you still should set goals. I mean, even I was like, I don't know. To be honest with you, I'm like, I don't know. What possibly can you do in this situation that is happening right now? Um, I see people doing stuff, coming out of the country and stuff like that. I mean, it'd be nice to do all that. So it's just the intention to reach to the next step. Real Talk and I spoke one time, and she's real good at pushing people. She's very much a driver of people doing stuff and all that. And she was saying, "What's stopping you?" And I was like, the usual, innit? Like, so. So my thing is, I'm just gonna do it with my younger daughter, because she has milestones to reach, and I have the intention of her to reach to certain, you know, to be at a certain level as well, So that's my little intentional stuff right there. Hopefully, I'll be able to do it, because I get a bit lazy. I'm not gonna lie. So, um, so I mean, intentions is hard to do. Like, you have to have a certain mindset, I think, as well. So, um, it's also when it doesn't work. When things don't work your way, you have to try go the next direction. Try like all different avenues. You know, like I said, I did the aloe vera thing. The aloe vera thing is like with intention. You go out to get the products, you sell, you get the samples, you bring to the customer. They try it, they like it, they buy it. The intention on this is the intentions of selling goods to somebody, making sure it gets sold, making sure that you get the money, the exchange, basically. So yeah. So I don't know whether I even explained it properly. I don't even know. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's only one way I personally can explain it in that way. And I know I'm repeating myself. You know I do. So like I said, just right, use post-it notes, whatever you got to do. Write in journals, a lot of journaling work. Queen of Afua always used to talk about journal your feelings, your thoughts, your intentions. She always spoke about that in all of her books. Well, sorry, Sacred Woman. She spoke about it in that book, and it did work for me at one point. It did work for me, so I'm not going to turn up my nose on it at all. You know, so sometimes in your life certain things stop, and then it's like you got to jump start it. Sometimes you do too good, kick up the arse. That's the only way you can jump start certain things, your intention, your mindset, the way you think, because your mind is a horrible thing to waste. Intentions is a horrible thing to waste. I don't know. I must be saying like a right hypocrite on here right now, innit? But but it is a terrible thing to waste. To be real, um, I know I'm not using here as a therapy place space neither, but I'm saying to be real, it's quite easily it's quite easy to fall back and not do none of those. I am gonna do a build on depression as well because I think I've bounced on a lot of people who's had depression in the past. It's also a good thing to talk about, I think, you know, for people's who's going through depression, which is another thing. So see, that's one of my goals. I'm gonna do one of those. So yeah. So I don't even know whether I've explained it all properly. I don't even know, to be honest with you. But I just feel that I needed to talk about setting intentions. I don't know. Maybe somebody's trying to tell me something. Maybe someone's trying to tell me something. You need to get off your ass. But I mean, I have done little things, so I ain't even gonna pretend like I haven't done nothing. Right? I haven't done anything like myself. Sometimes I put things out and it comes back to me. That's how my intentions work. I think I worked in charities, and the charities have paid me back in loads of different ways. Got a laptop, got a phone, you know, they helped me a lot. I am not going to shit on a gift horse. I'm not. So, like I'm saying, you know, just put out your good intentions, you know what I mean? And people send you bad intentions, it is on them at the end of the day. Nothing to do with you. You just carry on doing what you got to do. You got to do you. You have good and bad days. I like the idea. I was at college when my son was at secondary school, and I was able to help him as he was able to do likewise. Learn together and grow together. Yeah, yeah. That's a nice one, though. I like that. I like that, Christine. That's nice. Yeah, it's always nice. It's always nice when things fall into place and yeah, exactly. When you got the idea. Yeah, that's a good one. But so yeah, and good intentions come reward you in many ways, I think, as well. It's like I said, it's similar like the manifestation thing. I know people always talk about manifestations. I never was good at manifesting stuff like that. I don't manifest, I don't think. My daughter called me a genie the other day. She said, Mum, you're like a genie. Because I tend to help, I go outwards. I help people outwards. I'm forgetting myself. Hiya. I forget myself sometimes. I really forget myself. And I'm always in the worst position. Like, even I was even told to put up cash apps and all stuff on here. I know sometimes I forget even to put up my cash app when I'm on here. That's an intention by itself. But I forget. I'm notorious for doing this. I really literally give people a lot in a lot of ways. I find it easy. I find not only that I find it rewarding. My returns always come to me in different ways. I get good and bad returns. Put it that way. There's no rice. There's no rice. There's no rice. She wants more rice. She wants my rice from yesterday. She liked it. Yeah. So my intentions goes both ways. Hi, DJ Craig. DJ Craig. So, my intention sometimes bites me in my ass. My good intentions, because I literally sit down and I watch people grow. I watch people grow sometimes. Maybe because I grew a little bit and then I stopped. So I get great pleasure out of watching people grow. I don't know. It's just the thing, I guess. I think that's just my thing. Um, um, yeah. So when I give my good intentions, sometimes I try to hold back and it doesn't. I can't do it. I don't know, but I do it in different ways. I think I do it in different ways myself. But my intentions are always for the good of a person. I try because maybe because I've been at the other end. I think maybe because I've been at the other end. So my intentions, I would always throw out good to people. I try to practice it in my own house. Sometimes I'm not practice it very well. I am not gonna lie and be a hypocrite. Sometimes it haven't been good in my household, but some cases my household, um, I see my children put intentions into stuff and then they get it done. So I can't really say it's all bad. But like I said, it goes both ends for me. It goes both ways. So what I tend to do, I have to put boundaries on my intentions that I'm giving out to people. I have to, because otherwise I just give of myself a lot. So what I tend to hold back because I've had bad knocks in the past, which doesn't help. When you had bad knocks in the past, it just it sets you back a whole lot. It sets you back pretty back. So I think that's why I can sit down and I can watch youngsters and certain people how they grow and all that and feel no way. But good intentions, to me, I think is some people do actually give from their heart, but you have to recognize them when they give from the heart. You do you're just not aware of when you manifest. Yeah, that as well. Sometimes you might manifest something like something will come to you. Like for instance, when I was mixing the oil for my friend, I could not find that olive oil nowhere. Like the olive oil I was looking for, I couldn't find it. And then my son's friend turned up and he bought 2 bottles of the oil. So I was able to mix a bottle of oil for my friend, 2 bottles of oil for my friend, plus still have some left over. And it's so strange when it happened. I was like, wow. So I feel that what you put out is what comes to you. I think I might have to change the title. I don't know. Is it intentions and manifestations? Oops. Oh, done it wrong. I'm gonna have to call this one intentions and manifestations. Oh, let me change it. Because it's not all. It's not. I mean, I can say setting, but it's not. We don't just talk about setting. We talk about manifestations. Try to spell it wrong. Manifestations. Yeah, that's growth within self. Yeah. Yes, 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 yes. I feel like I've done a lot. I've done a lot of altars. I've done a lot of stuff in the past. So I think it's just reaping what you sow, basically. I mean, the next thing I really want to teach people, that would be my big thing. If I was to teach people, I would love it. Even if I do it on the digital level, that's what I want to do. Oh, thank you, DJ Greg. I'm going to subscribe to you too. So I might put up a cash app for teaching, just to teach people online. You know what I mean? So setting up the stuff, the teachables and stuff, it's just long. Yeah, that's one of my things. I did actually manifest a little mentorship with somebody one time. It was quite fun to do, actually. I quite enjoyed it. Um, Even though my little one was running around and stuff, and I still was able to work around her on a Zoom. It was really good. Because I actually don't mind her running in and out. I don't mind her doing that because it's a normal household. There's nothing you can do about it. I sure loads of teachers go through it. But what that is one of my things right now. I just want to teach people about. I mean, not so much the massage, because there's stuff beyond the massage. There's stuff way beyond. So um, yeah. So I'm thinking that the same intentions you put out is the same intentions that does come to you in return. And to be honest, I don't mind being. I think they call people. I call myself a crone. I don't care. I'm a crone, innit? Crone. There's some maidens out there. Sometimes, right, you have to learn them certain things as well. I mean, my children are surrounded by a lot of books and stuff like that, and they've learned a lot of things over the years. Even when they do certain things, I'm like, wow. So, like, it's good to give that intentions back to another person for them to grow. I always talk about the lady that I mentored. She's running a massage business at present now. Now, if my intentions was bad, it would not have worked out well for her. Though she's a very determined person herself. So I just had to give her little hints, and then she did, and then she was able to put things into yes. She wants more rice. She wants more rice. She wants rice. She wants rice. She liked the rice so much yesterday. Yeah. So yeah. So she was able to do like what she's doing now. She does a whole heap of study. She's a study buff, I call her. She's like she studies a lot. Sometimes she's trying to get me to get back into stuff as well. But I am very stubborn. I'm stubborn. I'm hard headed sometimes. So if I'm not doing something currently, it just doesn't fit into what I'm doing or what I'm about at the time. I tend to buckle it back, but I have seen stuff what she has sent me to, and I feel, oh yeah, I want to do that. I want to do that. I want to do that. But yeah, so I'll more say like even me talking like this, okay, and I'm not a perfect one. Look, she's coming for her rice. Yes. Yeah, can I answer you? Can I answer you?
You don't touch your button.
Yeah, I almost dropped. Oh, yeah, I did right.
Yes, I told you.
You want big spoon or little spoon?
Big spoon.
Oh, okay.
Hey, just one big spoon.
Yeah. Yeah, hold this side.
Okay.
Right, don't spill it.
You don't spill.
Don't spill it.
Don't spill it.
Yeah, so the lady, she's also sub to me as well. She has a business as well. She does massage. Um, she has a whole story. She has a whole story, but she manifests a lot. I will say, if she says she's gonna get that, it happens. She definitely is a manifester. She manifests a lot. It's just like wow. I'll be impressed. But like I said, I'm not gonna be a hypocrite and said, yeah, like I write post-it notes. I used to write a lot in books, in those empty plain books with no lines. I used to write a lot. I've even come across some of those stuff what I've written, and some things I have done and achieved and done it. Baby manifestation of baby. That's another one. That's another story. It was on my other channel. I wish I did download it now. The manifestation of baby. That's a manifestation by itself. Um don't know. Manifested a man one time. I did do that. That one. He came true. He was almost everything I wrote down. He was almost all that. So like I said, I ain't gonna sit here and say to you, yeah, dot dit dot because sometime, right, it all depends on what's going on in your life at the time, lifestyle wise, whatever. I don't like I said, you don't have to be new aged or whatever. I've seen people with weaves doing manifestation work. They not necessarily have dreads and crystals and all this around them. It's not the case. That's just a look. So yeah, you can set your intentions. Let me see if I could find a setting intentions one because I feel like I'm not making sense. Or maybe there's not giving it to me. Oh, there we go. I wasn't asking the right questions. Let's see. Could find setting intentions. Oh, they never write. Oh, here we go. Yay! I found it. Okay, so this is how to achieve. Why setting intentions is a way to achieve goals. So this is how to work with intentions. This is the 4 principles of it. Okay, the 4 principles. Always a positive affirmation. Always on the back of a wider goal. Always at regular frequency. Always a part of a small ritual. So they're giving a little thingy. Okay. So as a holistic view of life is aligning whatever I do with the body, heart, and mind and soul, I tend to do that with intentions too. Go to bed at 10 p.m. 4 times a week. Body intention, I am rested and energized. Goal ended. A relationship with a partner in business who doesn't meet my standards nicely. Heart intentions. I am compassionate towards people who don't share my values. Goal, secure a new contract with wellness supplier. Mind intention, I am focused and address one obstacle after the other. Goal, stop for 5 minutes each day and do some breath work. Soul intention, I am in tune with my feelings. So basically, like, even like going to bed early, having a bed early, I tend to put positivity into. Yeah, sometimes you get returns with it. You do actually get good returns. Hi, Saida. Sometimes you get good returns with it. You do get the payback. Like I said, it could go two or both ways. You can get the negative one or you can get the positive one, right? And I think I do the same thing to people. So I ain't going to look at gift horse in the mouth. I sometimes don't do returns to people too. I really am bad for that sometimes. Really bad. Right? Or what I do, I take numbers and I don't call them. Or, yes, I take numbers, I don't call them. I have a whole collection of numbers that I don't even call. It's not good as well, because it's like you're just taking people's numbers. It's like the numbers collecting. So one time, I think I did say to myself, I'm gonna go to sleep early, which never happens. I'm gonna go to sleep early and try and get up at. Because my friend was telling me you need to get up at 8 o'clock because I had something to do for the child, and I haven't done it yet, but I think that's fair on my part. But so, like, you go to bed early, and then you do things from 8 o'clock to whenever time, right? Because some people will sleep in whatever. Some people, everybody, like I said, everybody's lifestyle is different. You can't judge people. So what tends to happen is that the day will go so quick. If you wake up past 10 o'clock, the day goes so quick. If you wake up before 8 o'clock, the day seems longer. It's like it's longer. I don't know why that is. Let's turn down the heat. Yeah, the day seems longer sometimes, some cases. So, most cases is that when you're setting a goal, you have to be very, very small goals. Small. Start small. Right? Even if you fail at it, you start it again. Like me and the oils. You start it again. Like, I like to set up the business of the oils again. Like, I'm kind of scared to put it out now a bit more because, hundreds of people's doing the same thing I'm doing. It's how to be unique. So you have to set out the intentions. How can I be unique? How can I be this way, that way, that way, that way? So yeah, right, 6:37 a.m. over there. Oh, yeah. So like they said, let me pull it back down. The intentions always have to be a positive affirmation. So you have to put it towards yourself, not for others. A positive affirmation, always on the back of a wider goal. So like you have to think small and then it gets bigger, 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 bigger. Always at a regular frequency. So you can't be thinking negative when you set the intention, set the manifestation goal, set whatever you're doing. You have to do it consistently, same frequency. Yeah, we do spit out a lot of negativity. That's why I had to change up a little bit, because I noticed I was always talking about children murder, this, that, typical thing. So I had to, sometimes you have to just change up the talk, in it, set a bit more positive, a little bit. Even though YouTube don't like positivity, they don't like positivity. They like it when people are negative. Then always make it a part of your ritual. So you have to somehow put it within your life. Put it within your life. Like how I do with the YouTube sometimes. It's part of my life. Sometimes. Like today, at first I wasn't gonna go live, but then I thought, okay, let me just do the 2 lives and done the show, because at least if I do 2, I could do 2 more another day. It's not. It's not. It's not. It's not. It's not. What you call it? It's not in the way of stuff, because I'm here in it. So instead of being here not doing nothing, I have something to do. Even though I got the little one, but like I said, like there's different mothers in it. So yeah, I don't even know whether I explained it right. I don't know. I don't know. I might not have explained it very clearly, but I know what I'm trying to say. If you can understand my mix-up words, because intentions is a big old subject. It is a big subject. I know to some it's not, okay, because you have to be able to literally put things into perspective to get that intention, to do what you got to get that positive reaction or negative reaction. So yeah, I don't know whether I explained it. I don't know. Okay, I don't know, but I have put the video up as well. So if people replay it and they listen to what the ladies say, and you hear what she's saying, because I think that's what I was trying to explain. All right, but she explains it a little more clearer than me. So um so 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 you can use it for yourselves. But I'm sure you lot have always put up intentions anyway. But the thing is that even if you get a negative thing back, just look at it like, fine, whatever, in it. We'll orthodox back, in it. Let's move on and do something else. You do for somebody else, right? And it comes back to you in a good way, then you do it, in it. Oh, you make natural products as well. See, you need to come up on the panel and talk, Christine. Yeah, it's swamped. I know that feeling. I know. Me and you both, innit? It's swamped. It's absolutely swamped. I think everybody and their mamas doing natural products right now. Everybody. But I think because it's easier to sell online, I think that's what it is. So, you can email me. Oh, what's the email? I never remember my email. I had to use my Gmail. Where is it now? Yeah, just email me. You know what I mean? Because it's hard to get it out on the market. I know quite a few people who's doing it. Giving is a good way to bring good intentions. I know when I do something nice for others, I feel really good. Yeah, it is. It's really good. I feel good too. And the market swamped one, what you're talking about. It is swamped. But that's my email for those who wants to get in touch with me anyway, yeah? Because it's trying to find a loophole. Like, you have to be very unique to be noticed as well. Because That's one of the problems. Yeah. That's one of the problems. You have to be very unique. If I was to do a whole business explanation on here, because I feel people, um, the business courses don't always explain everything. They don't tell you about when the market's flushed full of the same thing that you're doing. They don't explain a whole heap of things. They don't explain the what you call it, the business plan. For instance, the business plan is so hard. I found it so hard to do my business plan. I had to get help on it several times before my business plan actually made sense. And because I've got that slight dyslexic thing, doesn't help much neither. So um, that also didn't help. Then with the money side of things, I mean, some people are good with their money. Yeah, some people got it like that. But there's some people who needs help um, from the I forgot what they call them now. They're not the people who count the money, who does the sage and all that stuff. And he's then right. The business is one of those things where like people don't get it. They all right. You obviously got under. I mean, I didn't go under. I just got moved out of the place where I was doing my business because there was a takeover. Right, there was a takeover. So my business suffered in that way. It suffered, and to be honest, I didn't feel like going or doing anything with anybody. So scammers keep ringing. Yes, so you make for yourself and family. Yeah, I did. I do that now. I do that now, but not everybody knows I do it. Not everybody. Not everybody knows what I do, because I find that it's like when you say what you're doing, there's always somebody ready to teeth your idea or take your idea. Even though not every idea is unique, not every idea is unique, but at the same time, um, there's always someone out there is always ready to take the idea. That's why when I was on Sister Mama's Amazon's panel the other day, and the young man was talking about what he was going to do and what he's going to do and what he's going to, I had to quickly shut that down quickly, because there's always someone ready to take your idea. There's always somebody ready to take that market. So it's just knowing how unique the market is. You know what I mean? Like trying to hit the uniqueness of it. So, you know, I always get good results with the stuff I give to people, but nobody else is gonna know about it. Nobody ain't really gonna know about it, because one, I haven't created a website for it. I haven't done anything for any of my oils thing or nothing. So, like you said, natural products. I haven't done any website for it. I did do a website for my old business, or not for my new business, because um, people will see prices and stuff like that and try and undercut you and all sorts of things. It's just ridiculous. It's mad. So I might have to just do a build on it. I don't know. Just have to. Maybe we might just have to talk about business in general, because there's a lot of people who's doing businesses out there. There's a lot. There's a lot. So like, because people see me sitting here now, and probably I don't look like how I supposedly look. The so-called I don't know how they call them now. I don't know what they call them now, but they have an idea. Oh yeah, this is how you're supposed to look when you're doing business. Not necessarily. So you know. So yeah. So you make for yourself and friends. Yes, sometimes you have to do that. You usually spend more time, invest more than you get back in the beginning. Yeah, you do. You do. But I think I might have to do a whole build on it and get a few people up on the panel who is doing business, because I know Optimus Prime does business. I know he's doing some type of business. I don't know what business he does, But it's good to have the other business person come in and talk. I think Amazon does crystals. Trying to think what everybody does. Trying to think. I can't think what everybody does. Lordship makes outros. Amazon does intros, outros, overlays, all that. Lordship does. I think he does productions. Oh, Real Talk. She does other stuff, I think. Yes, yes, Angelica. I actually haven't seen her over here yet because I know she sells soap. Because I remember from one community she was selling soaps. I remember. Yeah. So even her and her expertise as well. Because like there might be a time where everything might be sold online. You never know. Maybe people might not be able to go to the shops or whatever. Getting the packaging right. How do we know when it's good wholesalers? I don't know about the whole things about wholesalers. I've never been good at wholesalers buying. I think that's a loan and something else you have to do to get the multitude of stuff. Like, no, wholesalers is a whole thing. You're supposed to do a whole research into wholesalers and all this. But yeah, because I also know, well, one person, she did actually make soap, but then she don't really make soaps at all. One person made a candle for me. Is okay. It was okay, but when me and my daughter went Etsy, we saw better candles per se. But you know, yeah, a wholesaler with a license. Yep. So yeah, I might have to do a build on business. I might have to get Angelica over here. I might have to try and get her over here for her to just build on business, like in general, because I think she does a few things. She does housing or something. She works around housing and bits and bobs from what I've seen on her video. So I'll see if it comes down that I have to do a business one, but I might have to do it before the so-called holiday, the Beastmas. I might have to do it before the Beastmas, but yeah. But I don't know. I mean, Christine says she understood what I just said about the intentions thing. But the next one will be about the empaths, because I am definitely all about the empaths. Definitely all over that. I am. My cousin told my niece she was thinking of going to teacher training college, and my niece stepped over her aunt and did a training. My cousin told my niece she was thinking of going to teacher training. Oh, that's what I'm saying. You see now, that's a good example. You see, that's when you talk to the wrong person. She spoke to the wrong person. She should have kept it to herself. And when I did her training, I'll come back. That's what she should have done. Because now that person's got her thing now. Now she's doing her dream. So you have to be careful who you share your dreams and intentions and stuff with. You have to be very careful. You can't just speak it out sometimes. You have to be mindful. You don't know who's listening. Because they can copy your whole template. I mean, I had the admin that was at my business, and she copied my business plan. I don't even know whether she got through with it or not, but she copied my business plan, and I don't know where she got through. I basically don't know what happened. I haven't seen her in years, so I don't even know. But yeah. And even when you start off humbly, sometimes right, you don't always get the people say they want you to be part of their thing. You start off humbly. You go in and there. Stop running, Yana. You go in there, you do it. And then they start asking you bigger things which you cannot do. And then and then another person will come from the back of you, pass you by. By this time, right, you was at the beginning. I've been in places where it was cold, no heatings, nothing, just one or two tables of places. You go there, you start trying to do massage in the conditions, Reiki in the position in the conditions that it is. Then when it gets better and more people comes, they surpass you like you wasn't even there. So I've been in them situations too, where I had to do a Reiki the situation was not top notch, not at all. Even the person, he opened the shop so late. I've even been in a case where I've lost a customer, a client, because of the shop, and the shop was cold. They didn't cover my bed for me to do massage, nothing. I've been in the worstest conditions. That's why I'm able to give my experience to any masseuse out there and tell them not what to look out for, because people will literally use you to build up what they're doing, and then they just forget about you. You're just not important. The newest person come through who wasn't there at the beginning when it was cold, um, not decorated, not fixed up, they will come and surpass you. You're just looking at it and like, wow, okay. So that's what I'm saying with the intentions thing. Because in the end, when I spoke up, it was like I was the enemy. So I stepped back. So I don't give away my power to anybody no more, because if you give away your intentions and your good intentions to everybody, they come bite you in your butt, then you're just mad. And that's where people get bitter and don't want to do nothing with nobody. Right? So, like I said, I can go off on a whole heap of things. I've experienced a lot of things to do around business. Business is the hardest thing for anybody to do. Well, you have to go out there every day, winter, rain, summer, fall, whatever. Well, you'll be in a cold shop. No, the heating doesn't work. Right? You got to try work. You got to make the place the best you can do. And like, you don't get nothing in return. You don't get no incentive, nothing. Right? That's all they're interested in is their money for rent time. That's it. So, but I'm not gonna burden you lot with my pet peeves, because I have the biggest pet peeves. I'm not going into nothing. Even when people say, "Oh yeah, you should come do massage over there," I just look at them, because I don't know. People could say a lot of things. They make everything sound good. Then when you get there, it's something else. So so that's why I'm able to talk like this on a few subjects, because I have literally done a few stuff where I've gone to the beach, fed the water. I've gone to do certain things. Yeah, it happens on regular. It happens. It happens all too regularly. Yep. Yeah. Well, yeah. The experiences is quite wide and vast. So when I connect with people, when I really connect with people, I connect with people very well. Because sometimes you see yourself in people. Yes, there's that as well. Like right now, I was given to help this man with depression. I'm telling him things what to do, because I've been depressed myself. I'm not just talking off my ass, right? You know what I mean? At first, we thought it was a metaphysical problem. It might be a metaphysical problem, but what he wants is this whole, I don't know what he requires, because every time I tell him something, he doesn't listen. Why? Because maybe I don't look important enough or whatever. But to be honest, even a beggar can tell you certain things, because I've spoken to the beggars around there, one of them. And when they're talking, right, you can hear where they come from, and they know about certain things. So people go by how you look, this, that, and the other. So as Remy will say, this, that, and the third. That's what they go by. So they're not going to listen to you because you don't look a certain way. Oh yeah, some people are very hard-headed. Yes, I've got a hard-headed man I'm dealing with right now. And even though I'm supposed to get currency from him, but I want him to do it off his own back. I'm not asking him for nothing. What's the matter?
The smell is stronger.
What is strong?
That smell.
What smell?
The smell is stronger.
What did you do?
We had a big poop.
Oh, hold on, I'm coming back. Let me turn off the mic so you don't hear the.
Mommy, can chant.
Oh, come. Yeah, people are hard-headed. I mean, I'm a hard-head too myself.
Mommy, you're a great cook.
Yeah. Oh, you liked my food?
Yes.
Okay. Right, you have to go sit down though in the front room and listen to your tablet. Okay.
Yes. Okay.
Mum's gonna finish washing up.
I'm gonna eat my pineapple.
No, we gotta do the pineapple another time. You're not doing it because it's gonna scratch your mouth.
Mommy, you want pineapple?
Yeah, we have it later. Okay.
That pineapple would have a pineapple fruit.
Yeah. Yeah. Have it later, okay?
Okay.
Alright, go sit in front of you.
Okay.
Yeah. 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 So I'm not saying that I'm not hard-headed myself, right? Alright. I've been through them days where I've been a hard head, but then I've also got stuff rewarded. Like I said, I always get rewards back in other ways. I don't know how. I mean, now I'm going through another thing right now, so I'm another phase or something. And don't want to be in that position, but it is what it is. So, but yeah, the man is hard headed. He's very hard headed. Somebody recommended him to me. And it's like, either he doesn't, I don't know what he's expecting me to do or say or whatever, charge him or what. I'm thinking to myself, you have to start with the little things first. Once again, you have to start with little things first for it to get into a big thing. But he don't want to take that into you don't want to take that into perspective. So I'm not going to beat up myself. So like I said, and that's and not only that, I'm giving him good intentions in the long run, but people want to be had by hacks outside there, or whatever the case may be. So yeah. So I think the next one I might just try and get Angelica over to do her talk on business or something. I might just do that if I can. If not, I think there's others who is doing business I can get to talk, if that be the case, because I can talk to real talk as well. And so yeah, but as you can hear, the baby's here as well. She's quite busy now. This is a busy time.
Mommy, I want drink some milk.
Yeah, you have some milk. Hold on. So what I'm gonna do, I'm going to put up the names and say hi to everybody. Hi, Christina. Hi, Tinfoil or Copper Tone. And I think I saw Sister Mama Zone. DJ Craig. And where's Saida? And Saida. So I'm gonna come off now and I'm gonna do another build probably tomorrow. I'm gonna try not to come back on here later because I'll be tempted to. I'd be tempted to come back on it. But if I do, I'll probably do the empath one when it's more quieter, because that one is a whole nother session, because I'm going to actually do a panel as well with the empaths one. Okay, so I'm going to probably finish doing my reviews and put them up, because they need to be put up as well before I forget what I watched. And then my emails in the chat. Where did I go? Let me put it the other side. Oh, don't do that.
Mommy, I want to drink some milk.
You want to drink some milk?
Yes. Wait, what are those?
Yeah, that's a straw. So that's my email in the chat. I'm going to leave it up for a little while, and then I'm going to come off so we can correspond through email.
I want to drink some milk, and it's a straw, so we'll be happy.
Okay, so I'm going to come off and that. So I will see you. Take care. Bye. Oh, yeah, thanks for listening. That's always much appreciated too. Please leave the comments on this subject, plus the one before about that film, if you have seen it, program, sorry. And till next live, I will see you. Take care. Have a good day, good afternoon, or morning in the Americas. And Tripsies, I know I did see you earlier too. So, yeah, so take care.